Saw her through a cafe window one cold November day, silver resting in her dark hair where the summer used to stay. She was staring at the traffic like she had somewhere to be. Then she smiled at someone, and that someone turned out to be me. I knew her name before I placed it, like an old song half recalled. One of those familiar faces time can't quite erase it all. Back in 1980-something, we were kings and queens of plans. She was headed for the movies, I was learning how to land. We'd sit high above the football field after everyone had gone, drawing futures in the darkness, certainly couldn't be wrong. She knew every line from every play, I knew every plane by sight. She swore she'd see her name in lights, I swore I'd own the sky. Funny how the years go drifting like leaves along a river bend. You look up for just a second, then you're introduced again to the people you once promised you were surely gonna be, and the strangers looking back at you across a cup of coffee. She teaches English at a high school outside Cedar Creek, still directing spring productions every other week. I manage a warehouse off the interstate, 40 men, a stack of invoices, and a life that couldn't wait. She showed me pictures of her children, I showed pictures of my son. We both talked about being busy, like the race was never run. There was a photograph between us, neither one of us could hide. Two young dreamers at graduation, standing side by side. Looking back, it seems so obvious, though I never saw it then. I spent years looking for somebody who laughed the way she did back then. Maybe youth is just a window you don't know you're looking through, till you're standing on the outside trying to recover the view. Funny how the years go drifting like leaves along a river bend. You look up for just a second and you're introduced again to the people you once promised you were surely gonna be, and the strangers looking back at you across a cup of coffee. The afternoon grew shorter, the shadows stretched across the floor. We talked about old teachers and the grocery store. She had dinner waiting, I should get back. Then we stood there in that awkward space between the future and the past. She hugged me at the doorway, and for one suspended breath, I could almost hear the marching band and feel the summer left. I watched her fade into the traffic, red taillights in the rain, and thought about those paper airplanes we folded once in vain. Funny thing about forever, it becomes a handful of years, a box of photographs in storage, and a few remembered tears. But somewhere in the dark behind me, two kids still chase the setting sun. She's headed for the silver screen, and I'm still learning how